Uh, and a pleasant good evening, and welcome to Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep. Greatest love songs of all time. It is I, your peanut butter brother, officially checking in. Hopefully, you had a great day at work. If you didn't, well, hopefully, the music that we play will put you in a better mood than you were when you left work. Hopefully, it works out that way. Anyway, coming up in our last hour, we do a little thing we call foreplay. Four songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. That's in our last hour here on Bedtime Stories. Here on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, taking you from the 8 track to the latest down. And of course, WBOE, the best of everything, and WRLNradio.com, a radio media station. Is Isaac Hayes from the album To Be Continued. This is the Look of Love on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Let's go. Barbara Jean, D. Ron, what's going on? With zero plans to ever return to the workforce. I know that's right. Yo, Angie, they have it? Okay. We're waiting for the announcement on who's going to win America's Got Talent. And you know who I got, right? Okay. Ain't nothing to talk about. Okay. So we're gonna be at the parade. I know that's right. There's definitely gonna be a parade. Two in a row from the great Isaac Hayes. That is U-Turn and Hey Girl. U-Turn, of course, is the rap. Now, he's the, I don't want to say the innovator of the rap, or he did it first. But yeah, before Isaac Hayes, before anyone, he did that monologue in the beginning. And that, of course, was from one of his, I guess you could say, comeback albums. Name of the album was also called U-Turn. And he once again took a classic song. It was only like 2.5 minutes and made it a whole 9 minutes long. Yep, that's Isaac Hayes there. On Bedtime Stories with the Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. Once again, good evening. We have not found out who won yet for the America's Got Talent contest. But I do believe in my heart of hearts that Leo High School Choir is going to take it away. I watched some of the other acts tonight. I'm like, they're all right. Yeah. Nothing really caught my eye. So I can't wait to find out who is going to win. But I do believe we're going to have a big old parade here in Chicago. If they win or lose, but I do believe they're going to. Anyway, it's your Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. 2 in a row from Chicago's own Charlotte. This is Marriage License on Bedtime Stories. Judy, what's going on, sis? I didn't see you sitting there. Thank you. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. You know, I'm still a little DJ Carl Dobbins, still a little, you know, frazzled from Monday, finding out about Mr. Ron Carroll. I am still, in disbelief. Still in disbelief. It's it. And good night. Judy getting into bed early tonight. I heard that. DJ Carl Dobbin. What's going on, sir? Another example of how the genius of Eugene record was. I want to pay you back for loving me. Mm, he wrote that. He wrote that. The Shalites on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. I want to pay you back for loving me. You know, sometimes you cannot give a person enough money, to pay them back. How do you pay somebody back for loving? Like, here you go. Here's $1,000. Here's, whatever. It's like, you can't do that. You just can't. Like I always say, money I can always make, but time I can never get back. We do a little thing that we call Who Did It Best on this show. My sister came up with it. Well, I give her credit for it. Here's Phil Perry, and Tell Me If You Still Care, here on Bedtime Stories. Woo! Made the cut. They're in the top 5.
Friend Jimmy Kimmel is setting records, folks. Kimmel's first episode back after his suspension was watched by 6.3 million viewers on broadcast TV. absolutely stunning numbers that are roughly triple as normal viewership. Remember, nearly 25% of households do not even have access because Sinclair and Nexstar, who operate dozens of local BBC affiliates, refused to air it. Not only that, the monologue has been viewed over 25 million times online, probably far more than that, and has 15 billion views on YouTube alone. It is his most watched monologue ever. Trump hoped to silence him, but it's clear that he made his voice bigger and louder than ever. What would happen to a man who drinks alcohol regularly if he started drinking 1 cup of Rise mushroom coffee every day for 3 weeks after his start your own radio station? You don't wait till you get to 210.
You're in the top four. Kevin Brooks, what's going on, sir? Good evening. Good evening. Okay, who did it best? The SOS Band or Mr. Phil Perry? I know, hands down, I know. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Leo High School Choir is in the top four. They made the cut. They're in the top four. Congratulations. Also, congratulations to Jimmy Kimmel, who came back on the air on Tuesday night and had the highest ratings ever. In other words, in your face, orange Julius. Anyway, it is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Allen. And that's a wonderful thing. It is a beautiful thing. I'm like, you go, Jimmy. Way to put the finger in the face. Anyway, highest ratings ever. Yep. That's how you do it. You know, that's how I feel right now. It's like, okay, thank you for letting me go because that only increased my brand. Thank you so much. Every time I got fired from a job, I got more and more popular. So keep firing me. Well, don't keep firing me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this was the greatest man on crutches. He inspired a slew of people. One person he inspired was Teddy Pendergrass. Yep. Here's Chicago's own by way of Pensacola, Florida. This is the great Walter Jackson. To you. They are number 4. They just got cut. What? Mm. The white boy rapper is in the top 2. Get the out of here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a parade for sure. No, that's right. Walter Jackson, Speak Her Name. I get misty eyed. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers, where we put you to bed but never to sleep. With the greatest love songs of all time. Peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. The Leo High School Choir is in the top four. Even if they don't win, they're already winners. There will be I'm sure there's going to be a parade for them. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of hoopla surrounding them. I'm sure there will be. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories from the album The Mac, which was the first time this gentleman scored a movie. William Hutchinson, better known as Willie Hutch. I choose you, baby. I choose you. Hey, Zeddy. Couldn't be. Willie Hutch from the Mac soundtrack. That's I Choose You. That is the Players' National Anthem right there. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. We'll be back in a minute and 7 seconds, of course. And maybe he'll let me spin a few tunes. Nah, not my nephew. I love him, but he's stingy as. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories on WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, where we take you from the HVAC to the latest app. And of course, WBOE and WRLN Radio. Ray Neal, and of course, the professor, Reggie Miles, who isn't stingy. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. The Leo High School Choir makes the America's Got Talent top 4. The pregnant girl didn't win. My sister Angie said they voted for the baby. So, hello to Zeddy, also to what's my brother's name? Deron Williams, and of course, all the the Williams family. Thank you so much for checking us out here on Bedtime Stories. Also on Facebook Live. Once again, we do a thing we call Who Did It Best? Here's Will Downing, the song that I know you will recognize. It's Bedtime Stories. What you say, Andrew? They voted for the baby. And vote for her dry ass. Oh, good God. What you said? At least the dumb rapper didn't win. I know that's right. I'm like, are you kidding me? I know, right?
Side big.
Because I'm pretty sure. Why? Because you feel sleep on my couch. I know on my shoulder, actually. And I think you want to go to my bed. That's my picture.
Why you didn't tell me to go home?
I'm not an asshole. I'm a gentleman. Knocked out sleep, snore like a bear. I think now I think it's just sleep.
I'm so handsome.
Hold on now. I put you in my bed. Cover for you. Put your shoes on. That's all I did. I took you in. You know, in bed. Relax. I slept on the couch and you slept on the bed. It's all. I mean, that's the thing.
Shut the fuck up.
So bad.
Her plans and I have mine. I stick around and prepare more, but you think you're small or you ready to ready to deal with one. Outside town, so you gotta legalize it. Interesting. Did you say people
Water down alcohol. Ain't gonna be no tax free under the table. That's my
Okay, who did it best? The Maestro Barry White or Mr. Will Downing? Now, my sister Angie is a big fan of Will Downing, and I'm a big fan of Barry White. So I guess the votes would be split down the middle. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. I'm going to love you more, just a little bit more. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm a little hyped up tonight because I just watched America's Got Talent. Leo High School choir is in the top 4. And also, of course, I've had my medicine tonight. Yeah. Angie knows what I'm talking about. So I might say anything tonight. I might, just spill my love for someone tonight. I might. Maybe. Even though I'm a little tipsy. Just a little bit. I know how to act on the radio. I still do. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Reminds me of the night that I took I took some kind of cold medicine. And the cold medicine hyped me up to the point where I was like hallucinating. I was sitting in the dark and the room was just bright. It's when I was at GCI. Angie remembers that night. I took something. I don't remember what it was, but all I remember is I was in the dark and it was still bright. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, here's Betty Wright's. The first of 2 in a row. Tonight is the night that I make you a woman all over again. Betty. Baby from my mother. No, you're not going to sing that song. No. Kevin Brooks.
Shaka Khan told Mary J. Blige she fucked herself fucking out of them. In an interview, Shaka Khan was asked how she felt about her music, specifically Mary J. Blige's 1992 cover of his classics. Mary fucked the song up, shocked. In fact, out the 90s, she introduced me in concert as the song Mary J. Blige fucked up. It told Mary to her face, how'd she fuck it up?
If God never fails you, put amen.
It's Chef Greg Dorsey.
Read worst mistakes that men made that cost me everything. One, letting go for Alberts. Two, change timeline, language, and court order.
I want to know your
I've always had a thing for older
great Betty Wright. No pain. Right here on Bedtime Stories with the Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer, Zeddy Fouch, DJ Carl Davins, of course, the one and only Chef Greg Dorsey, my sister from another mister, Angie Martin Turner, Brother Deron Williams. Did I forget anyone? I guess that's everybody so far, right here on Bedtime Stories. It is your Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hope I'm playing something that you like. If not, here's my number, 773-519-1223. Make sure you call my boss first thing Monday morning and tell him what a lousy job I did. And I guarantee you, I'll answer the phone. It's the first of two in a row from Minister Angela Winbush. This is Hot Summer Love on Bedtime Stories. Chef Greg. KP, Kimberly Patterson, what's going on? What? Your first musical? Wow. Mm. Angela Winbush. I'm sorry, Minister Angela Winbush. And keep turning me on. Right here on Bedtime Stories with the Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hello to Kimberly Patterson. She said, guess what? I went to see my first musical, The Wiz, on last night in Nashville. OMG, I was blown away. Your first musical? Wow. To show you how old I am, Kim, I went to see The Wiz at the show. Yeah, when it came out with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Nipsey Russell, who else was it? Ted Ross. Yeah, that's when I went to see The Wiz, when it was a movie. Before that, of course, the Broadway musical, which was starring Stephanie Mills. But yeah, I went to see the movie and I cried at the end because when they brought Lena Horne out and she sang Believe in Yourself, yeah, and she started singing and they showed the little babies and everything else, I think I lost it then. Because back then, there was nobody finer than Lena Horne. I said, I said, if I ever found a woman who looked like Lena Horne, I was going to marry her on the spot. On the spot. Still haven't met anybody like her. It's coming. It's coming. If it takes me the rest of my life to find what I thought I had, I can do it again. It ain't over till it's over, right? Who did it best? Well, you know, when it comes to Luther, there's nobody better. Here's Going in Circles from Luther Vandross from his album Songs on Bedtime Stories. Hey, KP. I'm rolling without a destination, real. Till I drop. Yep, with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Ted Ross, Nipsey Russell. Or was it the Scarecrow, the Tin Man? Michael Jackson was the Scarecrow. Tin Man was Nipsey Russell. Ted Ross was the Cowardly Lion. And of course, Diana, who begged to play that part. Well, you know, Dorothy was supposed to be a little girl. If you remember The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy was a little girl played by Judy Garland, who at the time was a teenager. Well, Diana wanted to go and, rewrite history and be in the movie. Well, she sustained injuries during some of the scenes. She stared into a laser light and almost went blind. Was totally exhausted after doing the movie, and should have left it to someone younger, Diana. But I guess she didn't think so. I guess she thought she could pull it off as an older woman. She took her weave out, wore the curly fro, and they said she stared into one of them laser lights and was like, "Oh my God, I'm blind." Sit your ass down somewhere, Granny. That part wasn't written for you anyway. On some of those scenes where they, can you feel a brand new day? You can see her struggling to dance. I'm like, sit down somewhere. No disrespect, but. But yep, the original. Of course, Stephanie Mills brought the house down every night when she sang Home. She put her, yeah. And at that time, it's funny because after that, she got a full makeover, starting with her nose. And that came from Michael Jackson. Her and Michael were dating at the time. While they were filming in New York, he stayed in her penthouse. And that was it. He suggested to her to have a nose job. So she took it one step further. She got a nose job. She got her teeth redone. She did everything but fix those feet of hers. Yeah. Yeah. She has some dogs. Some dogs. So that was it. But yeah, she had her nose done. Janet had her nose done. Latoya had her nose done. And Patti LaBelle had her nose done. And that all came from Michael. Michael told them it would give them more work by having their noses done. Like, really? I guess it worked, huh? Everybody got their nose done except Shaka. Shaka said, "Nothing wrong with my nose, honey." Shaka says she has not had any work done. No cheek implants, no bazillion butt lifts, anything. As a matter of fact, if you go back and see some of the pictures of Shaka back in the day and compare them to some of the pictures of today, Shaka didn't need any work done and doesn't need any work done to this day. I do believe, and this is from my own observation from seeing her a couple of Saturdays ago, that she's had her waist snatched. Now that could be like she may have been wearing a corset under there or some Spanx, but her waistline looked incredibly small. Chaka's not a big woman. She's no more than like 5 feet tall, you know. But back in the day, oh my goodness. Back in the day, everybody had a picture of Shaka in their bedroom. Every black guy that I knew. I forgot what I think the album was. Ask Rufus. It was the one where she's sitting in the chair with the lips, and she's got her legs open. A few years later, a young lady by the name of Little Kim would recreate that same picture. Look at your album and CD covers. Yeah, she was channeling Shaka. I'm just saying. Mhm. Okay, who did it best, Luther or the Gap Band? That's going in circles, like in bedtime stories. The show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed, but never to sleep. Greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Barbara Jean. Thank you for checking in. Also to Kimberly Patterson. She said the Wiz was an all black cast. I said, well, I hope so. The original Wizard of Oz was an all white cast. There were no colored people in that. But when they did the Wiz, oh yeah. And I remember going to see that at the show. To be specific, it was at Evergreen Plaza movie theater. Yeah, of course they tore that down. But that's where we saw the movie. It was a class trip when I was in 8th grade. Yeah, those were the days. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, coming up in about less than 6 minutes. It'll be time for foreplay. But here's one more from Who Did It Best. It's Nancy Wilson. And you're as right as right. Bedtime stories. Sounds like that's straight off the record, doesn't it? It's Right as Rain from the Stylistics and also from Nancy Wilson. Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Foreplay is next.
From all over the world, Ron Ransom is the co-writer of Which Was Getting Louder by Jackie Wilson, and you see it in Stole Out of My Mind for the Shots. Her daughter is R&B royalty and is performed all over the world, following in the footsteps of her mother, Samara Anthony. Samara Anthony and Yellow Mental Woman, available on all download platforms, and play exclusively on WOSDRadio.com. Mm-hmm.
We are WOSD Radio, DB Chicago, WCHI Biggs Radio Chicago, taking you from the 8-track to the latest app, WRLN Radio, and WBOE, the best of everything, owned by Reggie Miles, and of course, WRLN Radio, Ray Neal. That's my nephew, guys. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. It has been a rough week, and we're still reeling over the death of Ron Carroll. DJ Emmanuel, Will Jacks, and the entire house music community, we're still reeling over that. They said he was at a party Sunday night, and he made his transition on Monday morning. Massive heart attack. For more information on his homegoing services, go to my Facebook page at Al Greer. That's Al Greer on Facebook. It is time for Foreplay. This group started off, like most groups, trying to find a record label, trying to find their sound. They had a little help from a guy by the name of Eddie Thomas, who gave them their name. Eddie Thomas, of course, is from here in Chicago. Eddie Thomas was also part of Tom Records, which was co-owned by Curtis Mayfield. But instead of signing them to Tom Records, which is about to go belly up, he suggested that they go out to Los Angeles and sign with Dick Griffey's new label, which was Solar. That way they would have complete control over their music, creative control, that is. The name of that group, of course, is Lakeside. They get their name from right here in Chicago, Lakeside. There's a Lakeside Bank, so on and so forth. So tonight we feature in Foreplay, Lakeside. We'll be performing this weekend, I believe, at the Funk Fest out in Indy. Now, if I get some money, I'll be going to Indy. Hint, 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 hints. Otherwise, I'm gonna stay my black butt here at home. But I'm praying for a miracle, you know. Somebody's gonna send me some money. I get my money right, I'm gonna pay them back too. Here's Lakeside and say yes. Good home. Keep your night job. Keep your night job.
That's all the way it works, sir.
Don't sing. Just
Why not? You can't just tell them, turn them off.
turn them off. Woo, boy. Barbara Jean. John. Troy hasn't been back because I owe him money, so he's got a bird up his ass. Like, okay.
Comparison, and I love playing to bedtime stories with my favorite guy, Dr. Al Greer, on WOSD Radio and WC Topics Radio Chicago, from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight, playing nothing but the classic love songs where he push you to bed but never to sleep. Dr. Greer, give us a number.
Yep, Troy mad because I didn't pay him back his money. Sing it with me, Otis.
Simpsons predicted that on September 26, 2025, luck would reach thousands of people thanks to an historic Powerball drawing on that day. The winning numbers will be 9, 16, 28, 34, 51, and the Powerball 7, with a jackpot surpassing $1.7 billion, a figure powerful enough to transform entire communities. What's unsettling is that this exact combination had already appeared in a forgotten episode titled The Day of Luck. In it, Krusty the Clown hands out lottery tickets during a live broadcast. Laughing, he reads aloud 9, 16, 28, 34, 51, and the special 7. Most viewers dismiss it as a joke and switch the channel, but in the background, almost hidden, a screen displays a chilling message. September 26th, luck changes forever. Tiny, almost imperceptible detail that today takes on a disturbing meaning thing.
All right, Gen X, step by step.
It's foreplay inside bedtime stories with Al Greer.
Insecure. John Caldwell, what's going on, sir? Did you see my picture I posted with me playing with slaves? How about that, huh? Yeah. Huh. You said getting ready for the funk fest, Kimberly. I don't mind telling you and everybody else here. I got a text message from a young lady saying that I was broke. She might be right. Well, not broke, but I guess you could say between blessings. So you offered to send me to St. Louis. I'm just saying, I just need to get to Indianapolis. So, and you know, I hate begging. I really do, but you know, but I'm so far in the hole right now. It's ridiculous. I gave my son my last money so that he could get his car fixed, so he wouldn't be driving mine because he's about 6'3", 6'4", and the little car I got. He has a big old Impala. So, but hey, if I get some money, I'm going. If not, it ain't looking too good. So I might have to sit this one out. You know, my account is so far in the negative, it's ridiculous, and I don't mind saying it. I mean, I owe my sister, and I would give her money. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, wrapping up foreplay on Lakeside. That is real love right here on Bedtime Stories. Real love. Maybe before I pass, I will experience real love. Maybe. I know somebody out there saying, yeah, if you get a divorce, like, who's married in this camp? I don't know. Yesterday was the twins' birthday, Walter and Scotty Scott. Happy birthday to them. Again, happy heavenly birthday to Walter and happy earthly birthday to Scotty. Hear the whispers, the first of two in a row. This is Give It to Me. Have a funeral on Friday and they're trying to leave it 8 o'clock in the morning. William Payton Sr., well, I am not worthy. How are you, sir? What's going on, sir? I guess you saw that picture that I posted. Next time I'm going to bring my bass because I didn't know that you all had switched bass players. What happened to the other guy? Y'all got somebody else. I'm like, I got kind of skipped over, but that's okay. I understand because, I didn't make rehearsals. So I was like, oh, where's my man at? Okay, but it's cool. He did his thing. I mean, I know all the songs, you know. That would be so cool too. Well, I'd be a backup for the backup then. Oh, he got booked on a prior. Oh, okay, but he's still with you all. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me know. Grab my bass and get on the bus. broke into media base. Really? That's what's up. That's what's up. That is, you are the one from the Whispers right here on Bedtime Stories with the peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. As always, I thank you guys for joining me and thank you for sharing the live video as well as telling other people, hey, you should check out this show. It's called Bedtime Stories. This guy is, playing some slow jams that we haven't heard from or heard in a while. So, check. William Payton Sr., he is the road manager. He's the manager. He's the boss of Slave. And he was nice enough to let me play with Slave. What was that, last year? Or was that the beginning of the year? Well, either way, I posted the picture once again. And I just want to say thank you so much. I guess, that's part of my bucket list. That and, of course, interviewing One Way featuring Al Hudson, which I did on, what was it, Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. And I just thank you guys because, those are the groups that I grew up listening to, the songs that I grew up playing. And, some of those songs, those bass lines I kind of copied. I wanted to sound just like them, Larry Graham, Louis Johnson, all of those guys. And of course, Mark Adams of Slave. Some of the best bass lines ever. Once again, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Thank you. He says I have skills. Thank you, sir. You're so kind. You're so kind. It's One Way featuring Al Hudson. And don't do me this way. Do me the other way. All right? It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories. Hope you guys are watching Kimmel, all right? She said I did an amazing job. Thank you. Thank you. That I appreciate that. I really do. I am to me, I'm mediocre at best. But when it's like I'm like every other entertainer. I guess like Prince was real quiet before he went on stage. He wouldn't do a lot of talking or whatever, and he get on stage and he turned into a different person. Well, that's me. Until I get out there, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? It's the same way when I'm emceeing. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna say? I just go out there and do it. I remember everything that I ever did practicing in my basement. And I just grabbed the bass and I tune everybody out. And I just go for it. John Caldwell is different. He's, he's out there. Me, I'm like, okay, once I get out there, then I turn into the bass player. But before that, I was like, okay. It's like, all right, man, hit the stage. I'm like, okay. And then Palmer House this Saturday. For real? Okay. Oh, that's right. I'll be in Indianapolis. Oh well.
Just got better with the original peanut butter brother. That's what we call him. Al Greer and Bedtime Stories on WOSTRadio.com.
What's that playing in the background? I'm proud to say that is the latest from Slade, and I was the first one to play it. William Payton, thank you so much for the opportunity of breaking that song on my show, on my station, and I passed it on to the other radio stations so that they could play it as well. You turned me on from Slade. That's right, Slade, right here on Bedtime Stories. I think I posted the picture this morning. I couldn't sleep. So I went through my phone and started posting pictures. I posted a picture of me back in the day when I first started radio. Well, actually, it was my first paying radio station. That was WLTH out in Gary. And I'm standing outside the radio station. John Caldwell said I looked like Herbie Hancock because they had the big glasses on. And I was about 120 pounds back in the day. Like, oh my God. And I had a crate of records that was sitting on the ground. Yeah, that's how old that picture was. Anyway, once again, William Payton Sr., thank you so much. Next time Slave is in town and I'm available, I will definitely come and I will come to rehearsal. I can say that much. I don't know about the performance. I might chicken out at the last minute. Anyway, the lead singer on that song, his name is Nate Tenor Tutt. This is his latest, and it's called Personal on Bedtime Stories. Wow, thank you. Said I broke it in. Wow. Thank you. Bless you, sir. Bless you. Some groups would not let me, sit in and like, man, you ain't no bass player, man. Get on out of here. So I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. Who knows? I'll be the next Jeff Fox. You're right. But I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Thank you. Thank you. Coming from real musicians. Plus, you guys are friends with the guy that owns the Regal, right? Yeah, he's cool people. That's my brother. Share my love.
Obama Obama, when he gave his speech, would be very stern. He would say something like, tonight, more than 200 years, after a former colony won the right to determine its own destiny, the task of perfecting our union moves forward. It moves forward because of you. It moves forward because you reaffirmed the spirit that has triumphed over our nation for independence. Now that's for the speech. But with kids, his voice would get a lot higher pitched. He'd try to sound maybe like a Halloween at the White House. Like, how are you? It's good to see you. What are you residents for Halloween? Oh, you're a fairy. That's so cute. Oh.
You know, it's interesting because I can play a song like that and Facebook will not cut me off for that song. It's like, wait a minute, what about the other songs? You won't cut me off for that one. I'd like to think that was my own song, you know. I was one of the first jocks to play that song back in the day when it came out in, what was it, 82, 83, maybe 81. I was at Kennedy King College at the time. And I remember being handed this 12-inch with a green label on it. The label was Kelly Arts Records. It was produced by a guy by the name of Gus Redman. And I guess I guess you could say the rest was history. We flipped the 45 over, not the 45, but the 12-inch. And that was it. That was the song. Yeah, that was the song. From, like I said, 81, 82, something like that. To Peanut Butter Brother, Dr. Al Greer. It's my last song of the night. Neither one of us wants to say goodbye. So we'll just say later. Barbara Jean. Good night, Barbara. Barbara Jean. Well, it's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for staying up with me as always. To Barbara Jean, to Kevin Brooks, to my sister from another Mr. Angie Martin Turner, just everybody. Thank you so much as always. I really appreciate you guys. You make my night. Zeddy, Pearl Queen, Tony Bosley, Judy Frazier, my sister, Phyllis Malloy Bender, Kimberly Patterson, KP. Check her out tomorrow on Biggs Radio at 8 p.m. Did I forget anybody? Oh, Brenda Brown Law, aka Juicy B. Thank you all for listening. Have yourselves a great weekend. I'm gonna try to make it to Indianapolis. If I start hitchhiking now, I'll probably make it. Till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night, all. And good night, Miss Delicious. And nighty night, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to bed now and try to sleep. Try to sleep. Oh my God, my camera's still on. Glad I didn't do anything stupid, right?